Today, I want to speak to parents, especially fathers and soon to be fathers. The boy child. I will expect you to pay attention and listen to what I am going to say. Please share this video when it gets to you and learn from it. As fathers, we are suffering and we are not talking. We have been subconsciously put in a tight corner, but we can't cry. We have been told that men don't cry. We have been told that a man has to endure. We have been told that a man has to carry the burden of the whole family. And this has impacted negatively on us to the point that we cannot take care of ourselves. Even our health is mismanaged because of this orientation. Our children don't care about us as fathers, but they can take care of their mother and their siblings comfortably. They feel they don't owe you, you owe them. All these things happened within a short period of time because subconsciously you have instilled this idea into them that you are the world hero. Everybody must depend on you for survival. It is not a bad notion, but at this point it has been taken too far. If you are watching this video, please share this video so that others will learn from it. What is discipline? Parents or fathers has been seen as those that discipline children, while mothers are the ones that console the children. The origin of the whole issue is that it is the father, it is the mother that will instill the father to discipline the children. And when the father disciplines the child runs to the mother consoles the child. In the eyes of the child, the father is a bad person or a monster, but in the eyes, but to the wife, the mother is a loving mother. This has been happening in our families for a long time. Until now, most parents have not been able to realize these mistakes. If you want to discipline a child, it is not necessarily you must flog the child. You can talk to that child. You can call the child and advise the child. You can caution the child. We know how parents do beat us when we are very small, our fathers. If daddy just arrives, nobody talks in the house. We have seen daddy as a terror. If daddy's vehicle is honk, nobody comes out. Everybody runs into the room. The fear has been instilled into us. Though it makes some persons better, but the love and connection between father and son or father and daughter has been disconnected. If the child have a challenge in life when growing up, he or she cannot share such information with the father, but rather he or she will share it with the mother or someone else. This keep happening in our home and we think we are doing the right thing. We are not doing the right thing. You come back from work, a crime was committed in your absence. The wife, which is the mother, will wait until you comes back, and ask you to flog the boy or flog the girl for what has happened at your absence. By the time you flog this child, she will be the one that will go and console the child and tell the child, don't do this again. If you do this again, you know daddy will beat you. Don't do this again. You know daddy doesn't take nonsense. Daddy doesn't tolerate. Daddy will flog you mercilessly. Daddy will do this. Daddy will do that. But what had she been doing all this while? Is the responsibility of cautioning a child solely in the hands of the father? No. We are all parents. We are meant to take care of our children by cautioning them. I don't want to beat these children. Oh. I don't want to beat this girl. I don't want to flog them. Oh. And you know I'm a woman. But when your husband and you have quarrel, if care is not taken, you can even slap him. If care is not taken, you can even break his head. But you cannot raise that hand against your daughter or your son. You have to wait for the man to come back. And when he comes back, you make him a monster before the children. At times, in course of discipline, which we classify as flogging or punishment, you are the one that will even intercede. Don't kill my daughter for me, oh. Don't kill my son for me, oh. This thing is getting out of hand. Why are you over flogging this child like this? It wasn't not just a small thing that he or she did. You subconsciously, you have sent a signal into the child. The father is seen as a wicked man, while the mother is seen as a good mother. And these things happen from the age of 3 to 10 years. Most of us fathers understood this when we got our children. And some will not understand. And before they will understand, these men are late. Your father was a loving and caring father that ensured that you become something in life. But you will not understand. This is a man that goes to work every blessed day, comes back every blessed day to ensure your growth and safety. But what your mother has instilled into you will now make you forget the man that sweated and took care of you, because he's not always around. That is how nature had made it. Let me give you another example. When it comes to buying of gifts or clothing to children, women see it as an opportunity for them to go to the market, buy this clothing and give to the children. These children don't understand what it means to provide money in the home. What they know is that, who got this for me? It is mommy. Your wife will tell you and give you a budget list. Honey, daddy, babe, we need to get so and so items for the children. These children need this item for their school, or they need it at home. You will bring out this money, give it to your wife, and your wife will go to the market and get all these items and present these items to the children. They will say, Mommy, thank you. Before you will come back from work, these children are already in bed. They don't know who gave them, who bought those clothes for them. As a father, when you are going out, ensure when coming back, get something for your children. If it is biscuits, if it is sweet, if it is a toy, anything, ensure you get something for them. Some manipulative wives will not even tell the children to go and tell their father, thank you for this provision. they will act as if they actually finance the process because you are not at home. By the time these children wakes up from their sleep the next morning, by 6 a.m., you're already on the way going to work. And these children will wake up not seeing you. By the time you come back, they are already in bed. They don't have time to play with you as a father. The only time you have during the weekend is occupied by games, workload from office, church activities, and so on. There is no bonding, no connection. They see you as a father figure existing, making provision for the family, but there is no connection. By the time these children grows up and become something, the connection between you and them is very tiny, very slim. The linking is very slim. They just see you as a father, but they don't have an impact of you in their life. A man comes back from work and the son or daughter said, "Daddy, we need 30,000 for my school fees." What is in the man's account is 40,000. The man will say, "My son, there is no money." Relax, there's no money. This boy will go to the mother and tell the mother, "Mommy, I need 30,000 for my school fees." The mother will gently tell him, "Don't worry, we will provide. Myself and my dad and your dad will look for a way to give you this 30,000. Gently. But daddy said there's no money. Don't worry, don't worry. Daddy goes into the room and will be on his bed thinking how he will give her 30,000 from the remaining balance in his account and how he's going to spend the 10,000 for family upkeep. At the end, as a father, by 5 a.m., he will call the wife, "Honey," or "My wife, come. My son is requesting for 30,000. Give this 30,000 for his school fees." By the time the son wakes up in the morning, daddy is already up for work. By the time the son wakes up in the morning, daddy is nowhere to be found. Mommy will now meet the son and say, "This was the 30,000 you asked for. Take it, manage. You know things are hard." The boy or the girl will say, "Mommy, thank you," and goes back to school with joy and happiness that the mother has been able to solve his or her problem. We don't understand this, but these things are buried in the heart of these children. Someone has made provision, but that individual is not recognized because of how the process went. We men, we should also understand that most time we have issues with our wives. When you can remember, when your dad and your mom have a little misunderstanding, you will go out either to drink, you go out to watch football, you go for games, you go for so many things. This woman is already angry and she will sit down with the children at home and tell the children what their father has been doing to her. Since they don't have control over their father, they will be there consoling the woman, telling her sorry, to the point they even cry with her. You will not know. You come back to the house and these children are looking at you from a different angle. That if our daddy can do this to our mommy, our daddy can do this to anybody. This fear has been instilled that there is no love in you. You grow old and die off. They don't care about your issue. If they have 100,000 in their account and you call for money, they will tell you there's no money. But if their mother calls for that 100,000, they will ensure even to borrow and send, because of that connection that happened from the age of 3 to 10. Those formative age where they study and learn, that was where the mother instilled this love in them. Some women are manipulative, fine, we know. But some of these things happen without them knowing it. Rather, they see it as a way of life. They see it based on circumstances. But at this point, as a boy child, don't see your father as your opponent, and don't see your father as a left aside. Most of us will not still realize. Most people got to know when they started producing children. It is by the time you are married that you understand what I'm talking about better. The time will not be there. The sense of responsibility will come in, and you will not take notice of all these things. You can be sick, like most companies have what is called HMO. I can bet you that 80% of the workers which are male don't use their HMO. This HMO works for only the children and their wives. The men themselves don't use the HMO. They have no need of using the HMO. They don't go for checkup. They don't do anything. They don't take care of their health. But if their son or daughter cough in the night, the next morning they are at the hospital. If the wife coughed last in the night, the next morning they are in the hospital. But if the cough affects them, they manage it till it cures. It gets to where people will start begging you, have you gone to the hospital? Why do we treat ourselves like this? If this video gets to you, please share it so that other men will learn. I need this video to get enough views. People should see it. People should learn from it. As fathers, we need to learn. We need to adjust our lifestyle. That big meat that your wife is giving to you, you don't need them. You are killing yourself. Those children need them for them to grow, not you yourself. They need it for them to grow. We need to take care of ourselves so that we can be alive and train these children. I'm talking to men that have decided to make a difference in their life. You must not carry all the burdens on your head. Share responsibilities. The country is difficult. If she is working, fine. If she is not working, you know that. She has to assist you in one way or the other. And children, please, don't make your father an enemy. This man loves you from the innermost depth of his heart. You as a child in the home, you will not know what your mother has been doing to this man. And this man will never one day come to you and complain. You know, we all make mistakes. This man will not come to you and complain. But whatever he does to your mother will sit you down and complain. This is what your father has been doing in this house and I don't like it. And you see your father as an enemy. Your father is not your enemy. Take care of your father. If you have the financial resources, please take care of your father. Your father needs it. Stop keeping your father away from you. And men, change and bond with your children. Your children is not your competitor. Bond with your children. Bond with your male children. Bond with your female children. They should be able to confide information that they cannot disclose outside in you. With this, I believe someone has learned something today. And this information will help the person. If this video gets to you, please share it. Watch it and share it. Share it to others so that everybody will learn and adjust. Thank you.